except for that part. I might want to turn that up. That was weird. Something about worst nightmares whispering in my ear. Jesus, my head. I can't believe I fell that far and survived. Holy shit. Although looking around, maybe I didn't. What is this place? It's already dark. We got a barrel. Fuck. Empty boxes of ammunition. I think the mouse sensitivity is just a touch too high. That'll do. I do have like a multi DPI mouse, but the damn thing is too has too many settings. It's weird. It's annoying. Oh fuck! What the hell? I'm already getting creeped out. It's stuck. There must be something in the way. What the hell is this? A pipe? A steel rod? Okay. Good for prying something, probably. Hello? Got a flashlight, but I want to conserve power. Oh, that's plenty bright right there. What was that? A flare? What about this? Whoa, don't be throwing that shit. Looks like an old ration. Tuna, something. Same with that. Something with beer and potatoes. Hammer? I can swing this hammer. If I hold left mouse, I can make a backswing by pulling the mouse right and then follow through by pushing left. Pulling back and thrusting forward produces a stabbing motion. What do we got? Fucking like daggerfall controls here for melee? Come on now. I reckon if I hold down right mouse after the backswing, I should still be able to look around. What? Why so complicated, man? Okay, that's not too bad. Kind of has a go-to position instead of like a very gradual motion. It's just kind of a 1-2 sort of thing. 1-2, 1-2, and hold right mouse. Okay, if I hold down right click, then I could still look around. If I let go, then I swing. All right. These shelves are as old as everything else around here. It could be over 50 years since anyone's been down here. Yeah, it seems like it. What about the steel rod? Metal rod, okay. Flare could be a handy light source. Alright, I'm sensing flares being somewhat like tinderboxes. Fuck, am I gonna have to kill some shit? Is this working? How do I put the hammer away? Let's put this on like 1. There we go. Still something in the way. Glow stick, please. Damn, that thing is nice. That is a bright glow stick. How's that gonna work? I don't know. By prying it open, dude. You ever use a freaking crowbar? I mean, I guess it's not quite open enough for me to do that. All right, let's keep beating on it, I suppose. Fucking open up, dude. Doesn't seem like this is working. Let me try something else. Wait a minute. Got a flare, alright. Wait a minute. Maybe I can. Oh. Can I climb through here? No. Yes, tense music, I know. You're very tense. Can I throw this through there? I don't know what the fuck that would do. Okay, I'm already stumped. Time to figure this out. Oh, I found a note. Emergency exit procedures. Well, there's no going back now. Whoa, look at this. I can move this metal shelf. What's that? Wood looks pretty soft now. All right, yeah. What the fuck was that? I'm guessing this is the way to go. Whoa! Shifting rock sounds. I got a double pathway here. What the fuck kind of tunnel is this anyway? Whoa. Hello. What do we got here? Looks like a crank without a crank. Industrial mechanism hole for in the center, no way to operate it. Yeah, I gotta search for a crank handle or something. No wonder I couldn't open the door. Okay. Barrel in the way. Whoa! I don't know what the hell that is. Monster already? Seriously solid, won't open by hand. Someone wanted to keep people out or in. Yeah, obviously in, whatever the hell that was. Some kind of monster, dude. I'd probably need a crank to open that. Okay. Back into the hole, look for a crank. Come on. Can I go back? Apparently not. Okay, we'll just go back around this way then. Let's see, I went left. Let's go right this time. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Why? This just loops. This is just unnecessarily confusing. It all goes to the same place. There's no point to that. Maybe I can use the steel rod for this. Yeah, there you go. What the fuck? Okay, I was expecting a crank mechanism, but get the fuck out of the way, barrel. Rest of the way. There you go. Whatever I was descending into, it was 100 feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches located in a remote Arctic wilderness and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I'd never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets. Emergency services at the end of a phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers. All there, if something goes wrong, part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me, friends, parents, teachers, were too scared or too far away. Okay, dude. I jotted down a note just in case. What was the note? The entrance to the cave is caved in. There must be another way out. Fuck. There could be anything living down here. Heroics are for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. I'm not taking any chances. If I face off against anything down here, I won't last. Caution and stealth are my only defenses now. Okay, so I'm in Amnesia Mode. As I expected. Not really any combat to do, but I'd have a hammer. If anyone or anything hears me, I'd be best staying low and out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouching, left control, give me a chance to hide in the shadows. I'll know I've got it right because of the blue tint to my vision, right? Yeah, I saw that before. Plus, I should be quiet enough that I won't be heard unless something's right on top of me. Better remember to shut off any light sources, though. Duh. Best bet is hide. Okay. It wants me to hide. I found a hiding place. Okay, I've got a hiding place. Watch out for this bottle, though. Don't want to step on that and make a big loud noise. Wooden box. Okay, so the blue tint is only when I'm holding still. Okay. Let's see, where the hell am I? Okay, I'm right near the exit, but it's caved in. It loops around. It's a big figure 8. The office is on the bottom left. We'll go over there first. There's a door there. Across the way. And then a storage. I guess we should check out the office and the storage first. Can I walk with, like, Alt? No, I can shift with Sprint, and that's about it. So what the hell kind of monsters are here anyway? I want to try to keep some light going because, you know, it's fucking dark. Can I light this? Paraffin lamps. Looks like there's still some juice left. We'll turn it on, baby. How do I turn it on? Do I have to use a flare? I might have to use a flare. I don't want to mess with it yet. Alright, this is the office, it looks like. Yeah. Whoa. Alright, we got some light in here. Sunlight. Praise the sun. Let's see, we've got some items to pick up. Typewriter dates back further than the war, made in Germany 1923. Ah, the lighting's pretty nice. Light, I miss being outside already. This place is starting to get to me, but even if I could reach that grate, it looks built into the rock itself. No way it's coming loose. Whatever, weakling. How could it be built into the rock itself? It's gotta be, you know, bolted onto it or glued or wedged in. You know, it can't be part of the rock. Unless it's concrete. You know, if I had a hammer and a chisel, I would just fucking go at it and get the hell out of here. But it was a blizzard, right? I was seeking shelter. Alright, we got drawers. Bottom drawer. We got beef jerky. Ooh, tasty. I hope it's kept okay. It might have been down here for a long, long time. What's that? Medicine? Painkillers. Time to get high? Or probably later when you get hurt. Locked, need a key. Got some flares. Rotting shelves. Stench from the grate is putrefying, really? Okay, so I can right click when I see that eyeball to check things out. More beef jerky. Let's see here. Painkillers. Well, I'd prefer a first aid kit, but at least if I'm injured I can grin and bear it. Beef jerky, not without aroma. I'm sure. Alright, what do we got here? Bottle of Baxtrin. What the fuck is Baxtrin? Aha! We're doing this in weird order, I know. 15th August, 1945. Command Bunker. Emergency Airstrip Zulu. Weekly report. Another unremarkable week in Greenland. Regular supply shipment received. Standard emergency drills carried out. Routine runway maintenance completed. I have ordered maintenance be carried out twice weekly. From here on in, due to increased snowfall. 1 wounded. The 1 wounded figured it is no cause for concern back in London. The Germans haven't extended their front line by 4,000 miles. Wait, so this is an English report. I was just kind of throwing in an accent for the hell of it, but it kind of worked out. 2 of my men were caught manufacturing cherry bombs in our workshop armory, and succeeded in blowing off a couple of fingers. I take partial responsibility for this, in that I allowed them access to the demolitions manual we keep in the storeroom, and I'm sure that's where they learnt the ingredients. As a precautionary measure, I have now locked up the manual in the chest in my office, and I will keep the key on my person at all times. Needless to say, both men have been disciplined, and the injured man has been sent home for medical care. I cannot help but think that a more suitable punishment would have been for him to stay out here, but the matter is out of my hands. This base is so disconnected sometimes, I feel as if this war could end and we might not even hear about it out here. Supplies requisition order. Dynamite for excavation purposes. 7 bayonets, not necessarily my opinion, but procedure states we should have a full complement. 1 industrial ice pick for removing the damn ice that forms on the external hatch. 1 pair of reading glasses. Category 7C, an order for myself. My glasses are in rather poor state of repair and could do with replacing. Reconditioning of the mine continues to progress. The structure is being fortified from potential bomb damage, and excavation of previously caved-in areas is going ahead. 1 point of curiosity is some kind of archaeological find, an artifact buried in the earth, and discovered by one of the work teams. Later this evening, after marshal duty, I shall take a closer look at the artifact. It appears to be man-made and may have working parts inside. I shall remove what looks like the front cover and see if I can discover the source of light which constantly emanates from it. Chief NCO M. Major. Is that his name? M. Major? Or is that his position? M. Major. But Chief NCO also looks like a title, so it's like a double title? Interesting. Officer's log. And that must be the artifact. Goddamn, I'm already like thinking about Amnesia. What with that whole storyline was about an artifact that they found in an archaeological find. Come on, Frictional Games, don't you guys like do anything else? What is this, battery? Okay. But we'll see where this goes. We'll see where it goes. Artifact. Whoa, yeah, same thing. A man, an old man, clutching something unseen. He is strange, and yet he is no stranger. Never seen before. Still, I know. This man before me is Howard. I call him father. How strange. What the hell? What just happened? I don't know if that was such a good idea. Picture of a British platoon. It must date back to World War II. I suppose this mine was converted into some kind of bunker. Yeah, obviously. So we got the key. And what do we got here? Copenhagen Post, Monday, 17th August, 1930. Psychotropic deposits at the bottom of Death Mine. Researchers at the University of Copenhagen have suggested that mind-altering chemicals naturally sown into the rock may be the cause of high suicide rates at a Greenland mine. Oh shit, that's where I am. The university, which has recently been conducting studies into isolated communities, first became interested in the workers of the northwestern lead mine last year. They discovered that even taking into account Greenland's naturally higher suicide rate, local figures for the last 100 years were abnormally high, at 46 deaths per 100,000 populace, compared to the national average of 29. On further investigation, experts diagnosed in many of the miners symptoms in common with the earlier stages of paranoid schizophrenia. This has prompted researchers to hypothesize that natural deposits of lysergic acid, a pH formula recently discovered to have hallucinogenic properties, may be present in the rocks. What the fuck? So this cave is lined with LSD? Goddamn. Few locals were conducive to interview, but those who agreed to speak had their own explanation. Inuit spirits known as the Turngate live in the mountains. The university is awaiting the results of chemical testing. Studies continue. Okay. Oh, we got some... Let's see, notes. Copenhagen Post article, okay. To-do list. Alright, find a way out of the cave. Alright then. Time to figure out which P. P is my journal, alright. Alright, I gotta use the key from here. There we go. And we've got Big Book of Explosives, 1923 edition. Chapter 1.3, Black Match Fuse. The black match fuse is one of the oldest, simplest, and most reliable fuses used in modern pyrotechnics. It is easy to create, essentially consisting of just string and gunpowder, but be warned, the chemicals concerned will stain clothing and, as always, due concern is advised. Materials required: string, preferably cotton, black gunpowder, Baxtrin. So that's what the Baxtrin is for. The string should be coated with a thin layer of Baxtrin, which acts as an adhesive. The string is then carefully rolled in the gunpowder and left to dry at least a couple of minutes before use. Easy enough. Chapter 2.1, Dynamite, invented by Alfred Noble in 1866. Dynamite is commonly used in construction, mining, and demolition. It has proved far safer to handle than alternatives such as pure nitroglycerin, provided that it has been properly stored. Over time, the explosive component of dynamite is supposedly made safe by the presence of the diatomaceous earth. Diatomaceous earth, making sure I said that correctly, that's an odd word, has a tendency to weep, making an old box of explosives liable to detonate on contact. Materials required: 1 part diatomaceous earth, 3 parts nitroglycerin, small amount of sodium carbonate. Text unreadable, and then simply form into short sticks and wrap in paper. Okay, so it doesn't tell me how to make it, but I have the ingredients. Shit, that's not good. Something could go wrong in the making process, eh? TNT was first discovered in 1863 by German chemist Joseph Wilbrandt. Trinitrotoluene. Jesus Christ, I'm just gonna say TNT. But it took some years before it yielded its true potential. This was because of the difficulty of making it explode and the lesser detonation in comparison to dynamite. The main advantage was discovered by the German Navy, who employed TNT's relative explosive stability in order to cause massive damage to British warships. Their torpedoes could be detonated inside a ship's armor rather than exploding on contact as did other shells. I seem to be kind of going in and out of my regular speaking voice to like some kind of weird pseudo-English accent when I'm reading these ones, but I think it's just more of me trying to enunciate clearly. Chapter 2.6, Armstrong's Mixture. Armstrong's Mixture is included in this book as more of a point of interest than as a viable chemical mix. The formula exists as somewhat of a legend in modern pyrotechnics, referenced by those knowledgeable enough to stay away from it as death mix. Its incredible volatility makes it unsuitable for almost all potential applications. Damn, son. Materials required: red phosphorus and barium. This mixture can be carefully and slowly mixed to minimize risk to the chemist. Sulfur can substitute for some or all of the barium to slightly decrease sensitivity. Ooh, alright, so that was a good bit of reading there. Whew, alright. We're going back out to the main area, and we gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Oh, fuck. Need to hide where? There's nowhere to hide. That's a wolf. Jesus, I've never been this scared in my life. I can feel my heart racing. If anything gets within more than a few feet of my hiding spot, I better not stare at it. Oh, okay, we've still got that mechanic of don't look at the monster. Anything within my field of vision might panic me, then I'm a goner. You spelled goner wrong. There's only one N in goner. Time to creep. I'm pretty sure you went that way, but I hear another one over here. I think I see something moving over there. I guess I'll go clockwise around. Try to stay behind the enemy. I guess it's gonna patrol around in a specific pattern. I'm gonna guess that. Okay, that seems to be a pretty okay hiding spot, but I'm gonna keep moving. Let's see here. It goes right down the middle. Shit. Alright, I'm trying to make sure I'm not head right into one. Here's the door. But I kind of want to get to the storage room first, so I'm gonna go to the other side. Just a little bit farther here. I feel like my footsteps are really loud, but the game told me that nothing should be able to hear me unless they're really, really close. I wanna... Oh, fuck. That spooked me. Okay. We're almost there. And, you know, shouldn't dogs be able to smell me from, like, quite a ways away? Whatever. Whoa. Sounds like there's something over here. Kind of hard to tell where they're coming from. Not sure how good the sound design is in this game. That is to say, like, if the 3D audio is, like, perfect, like it is in the other games.